My name is Carolyn Mall, and I am the Nutritional Director here at Nutrition River. In my 14 plus years of studying food, fitness, and fads, I have become obsessed with getting the facts. So I'm so happy to be able to have this platform here to share with you what I know. And today I wanted to talk a little bit about the correlation between diet and autoimmune disease. So this is a tricky subject, right? Because what do we know about disease, right? What we know about disease is that disease is caused by stress and it's caused by inflammation. Now, obviously there's other cofactors involved, but these are two things that we can say straight across the board influence us to be more susceptible to diseases, lifestyle diseases like diabetes, heart disease, lung disease, high blood pressure. So today I just wanted to speak briefly on the correlation between diet and autoimmune diseases. An autoimmune disease typically has a very close correlation with inflammation within the body. Now, we know that there are 5 foods that are very closely linked to inflammation in most people, and I'm talking about most people in the United States right now. And so those 5 foods are gluten, corn, soy, dairy, and white sugar. Those 5 foods have been shown to have an inflammatory effect on the body. So if you are dealing with an autoimmune disease, which again, often, like over 90% of the time, has to do with systemic inflammation in the body, one of the first things that you're going to want to do is not only reduce your stress level to any amount that you possibly can, but also start to eliminate those 5 foods. Again, it's gluten, corn, soy, dairy, and white sugar. So once that is done, I want to give you just a little picture to think about here. And one of the other things to think about when you're dealing with an autoimmune disease is that your body is producing antibodies against your own self, right? So there's something that's happening within your body that your body thinks is an invader, is an intruder, is some sort of virus or bacteria that's not invited. What I wanted you to picture your digestive system here for a moment is as a beautiful garden. You've planted a beautiful garden, and it has very strong retaining walls. So the lowest part of your garden would be the fertile soil, right? And that has to do with foods that are prebiotics, things that are high in fiber, things that actually can build up that nutrient-dense base for the probiotics, right? For the top half of your garden to grow. So we're going to do a whole nother segment on probiotics and prebiotics, and here on Nutrition River, you'll be able to research that and find that video. But suffice to say for a moment, with our analogy here of our garden, is that we have the prebiotics at the bottom. We have the probiotics, your beautiful flora and fauna, your beautiful growing garden. And then there's the retaining walls. And the retaining walls are really your intestinal wall. Any healthy person has approximately 5 pounds of healthy bacteria living within their digestive system. This is normal, it's perfect and beautiful. It is how your garden grows. When people have things like leaky gut syndrome or candida, what's happening is to your beautiful garden is that the retaining walls of your garden have started to crumble. And your beautiful dirt is spilling onto the concrete, or in this case, in this analogy, there's undigested food particles leaking into your bloodstream. That causes inflammation. It often is the cause for autoimmune diseases. And it causes your body to create those antibodies against those food particles which are undigested. It sees them as antigens. And so what's going to happen there is your body's going to have a reaction to that. This is one possibility for autoimmune diseases. Obviously, there are other possibilities, but when we're talking about diet, it is so important to be eating whole foods, to be eating foods that are fermented, foods that have a high probiotic content, and there again, that's going to build the fertile soil for your beautiful garden and help to keep those strong retaining walls in place. If you've had long time use of antibiotics, if you're under extreme stress, if you eat a very high sugar and high processed food diet, those are three exact places to start to repair, to shift, in order to utilize your diet to help prevent and heal from autoimmune diseases. So I hope this has given you some food for thought. Again, here on Nutrition River, we have dozens and dozens of highly researched reports on everything from diets and nutrition to fitness and fasting. Please make yourself at home. If you have any questions, feel free to ask us here in the comments. I will reply personally. And until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day, and thanks from everyone here at Nutrition River.